The year was 1922. It was the height of the Roaring Twenties, an era of jazz, flappers, and rebellion. But on a quiet lane outside New Brunswick, New Jersey, the glamour of the age was shattered by a gruesome double murder that became a scandalous obsession across America. It was a story of forbidden love, high-profile betrayal, and a mystery that, 100 years later, remains stubbornly unsolved. This is the tale of Reverend Edward Hall and Eleanor Mills, and the powerful secrets they took to their grave. Reverend Edward Hall was a prominent, 41-year-old Episcopal priest at St. John the Evangelist Church in New Brunswick. He was married to the wealthy and influential Frances Noel Stevens Hall, a woman who stood to inherit a fortune from her family's rubber company. Their marriage was one of social standing, not necessarily passion. Eleanor Mills was a 34-year-old choir singer in his church. She was vivacious, charming, and married to a church sexton named James Mills. Despite the difference in their social standing, Hall and Mills were deeply involved in a secret, passionate affair that everyone in the church community, including their spouses, suspected, but no one dared to acknowledge publicly. On September 14, 1922, their clandestine romance ended in tragedy. Their bodies were discovered 4 days later, lying beneath a crabapple tree in a field known as De Russey's Lane. They were posed side by side. Both had been shot once in the head. The scene was shockingly composed, almost theatrical. Reverend Hall was lying on his back, his business card carefully placed beneath his foot. Eleanor Mills was positioned face up, her right arm bent near her head, and a love letter, torn into pieces, was placed on the ground between the bodies. A large portion of the letter, later determined to be from Hall to Mills, had been ripped out. What made the scene truly macabre was that Eleanor's throat had been cut, and her voice box was missing. Some reports from the time suggested a savage mutilation had occurred. The immediate focus of the investigation turned to those who had the most to lose from the affair: Reverend Hall's wife, Frances Hall, and her brothers, William and Henry Stevens. The Stevens family was powerful, eccentric, and fiercely protective of their reputation. The initial investigation was poorly handled. The crime scene was trampled by curiosity seekers and journalists, destroying crucial evidence. Authorities failed to properly question the Stevens family. The case went cold for 4 years until a crucial witness emerged in 1926, a pig farmer named Jane Gibson, who was affectionately known as the Pig Woman. Gibson claimed that on the night of the murders, she saw the entire Stevens family, Frances, William, and Henry, along with a cousin, at the scene, arguing violently with the Reverend and Eleanor. She testified that she heard gunshots and a woman scream, "Oh my God," 4 times. This testimony spurred a sensational new trial, and Frances Hall, her 2 brothers, and the cousin were indicted. The 1926 trial captivated the nation. Frances Hall, sickly and imperious, testified from a wheelchair. Her brother, William, known for his strange behavior and his collection of guns, was a key figure. Despite the Pig Woman's testimony, the prosecution's case was crippled by Frances Hall's ironclad demeanor and the family's powerful defense attorney. The defense successfully discredited Gibson's testimony, questioning her vision and mental state. In the end, all 3 surviving members of the Stevens family were acquitted. The jury found the evidence insufficient to convict. The Hall Mills murders became the most scandalous unsolved crime of the era. Was the motive jealousy, anger, or a desperate desire to protect the family's wealth and social standing? Was the love letter a piece of crucial evidence or a deliberate plant? And why was Eleanor Mills mutilated in such a specific, brutal way? The case was never officially closed. The murder weapons were never recovered, and the questions continue to hang heavy in the air, leaving the scandal of the love triangle beneath the crabapple tree, one of the American true crime's most compelling and frustrating riddles.